right, welcome. So many illusions, and I just don't know how to live with illusions anymore. I guess it's a good thing. It's like, but I didn't realize this, but I feel like when we are used to people trying to confuse us or deliberately confusing us, or people who like to leave things up in the air or just like unfinished, no true closure, or they give closure but then the energy is different. It just gives you reason to question things. um and you don't have answers, you don't have clarity. I realized how much of a weight that was, like a burden that is on a daily basis. In addition to all the things that we're sifting and sorting through and feeling and dealing with and healing on our own, to have these situations, these clouds, so to speak. That's so funny too, because my son, he chose the cloudy card for the weather, and like it had a little bit of rain, but it was just a tiny bit. And I was like, wow, that is the perfect one that you chose, because we have rainy, we have stormy, we have sunny. And this was yesterday, but it was like toward the evening when the clouds started to come, and it was like raining just a little bit, but it was sprinkling on and off. And I didn't even see the cloudy card. I saw, oh, because it wasn't the cloudy card. It was the partly cloudy card. That's the one he chose. But it was just so perfect to wrap up the whole day. It was like, yes, we had that sun. It was wonderful. But there was still this like looming confusion or chaos energy that was kind of like just trying to peek its way out. Like, we didn't get rained on while we were outside. We actually enjoyed all of the best that the weather had to offer. We got out to the park right before it rained. Like, he was like, it's gonna be dark. And I was like, okay, you right, let's go. We can still go. We got time, because the sky was starting to get gray. And we had a good time, and the weather was so wonderful. And it was the breeze that you get from right before the storm hits. So we were like enjoying the breeze, and the trees were blowing everywhere, but it was calm and still kind of warm. It was just perfect, perfect, perfect. I love this weather. It's my favorite weather. But yeah, so he chose that card, but that really explains the energy that I'm feeling. So we have become accustomed to being okay with that. Like, that's normal. Like, that's the way that we should operate. And that's just not the truth. Clarity. Whether it's raining outside, whether it's gloomy, we should have the sun on in our lives, in our mind. And anything that's causing confusion, it has to go. It's not ready. It's not ready to be revealed. It's not ready to be seen. It's not ready to be healed. It isn't offering clarity. It isn't offering peace. You have to release it. You have to let it go. You have to set it free. Why? Because it is like blotting out the light in your life. It is weighing you down. It is harboring emotions that aren't even really activated in your here and now. These are activations. These are emotions and activations that could happen in your life, but they're like in that cloud. So they can come down whenever you tap into it, but you don't have to. You can literally get rid of the cloud and just focus on what you have in the here and now. I'm seeing it almost like a data system. If it's not working for you, if it's not part of what your goal is, or your momentum is, or your drive is, or what you're doing, whatever is motivating you, then why the fuck are we still sifting through that? Why do we still have those apps, draining out our mind, our mental brain, our super computer? Okay, we need to think of our minds like supercomputers. And that needs to go up in the cloud. Put it up in the cloud. Get rid of it. It doesn't mean you can't pull it back when you're ready for it, or when life calls for it. It's not gone, but it's not relevant right now. So I just had this moment where I was just like, yeah, it's not relevant. It can't be relevant. Even though it wants to be relevant, it is not relevant. The way that it was just creating too many illusions. I don't have time for that. I really don't. I have time for relaxation. I have time for education. I have time for fun. I have time for so many other things. But I don't have room for confusion. I don't have room for chaos. And I don't have room for um, unfinished business. Okay. I don't have room for it. It's not enough time. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough room. It's not enough room and not enough time in a day to make that a priority. What that does is make you stagnant. It makes you worry. It makes you overly concerned. It makes you your mind blank. Yeah, that's stilling. It's draining energy. It's gotta go. It's gotta go. All right. So anyway, that's why I'm at this table. I think that there was this looming, these clouds over my table where there was too much room for illusions and confusion. And when I come to the table and I do a general reading, it's like because I'm open, these energies, or entities, they love to try to get their hands in the mix, and it would just jumble things up for me. So I had to take a break away from this energy because what I'm doing, what I'm creating, what's happening in me and my child's life is very important right now. And we're just getting our schedule down. And it's important that it gets solidified because I am not a very like purposefully organized type of person. I'm more of an inspired organization. It has to be something, it just really works. Or it's necessary, it's needed. Okay. I'm really a free spirit mostly. I'm a walking contradiction, that's what I am. But anyway, I'm back. So let's see what spirit has for us. Okay. Trust your intuition over mine, but hopefully we align. All praise to the Most High. Oh, okay. First card to flip over. Attracting health, wealth, and real love. Okay, well, literally, if you're attracting health, if your health is improving, if you're attracting wealth, if your finances are improving, or the ways in which you are getting your money is improving, the ways in which you are spending your money is improving, your ideals or your thoughts about money are improving, and real love, if you're attracting real love into your life, if you feel real love for yourself, if you feel real love for others, if love is a part of your daily experience, then there is a need for you to really get rid of those clouds, because this is a really good time period for you right now. You really don't have room or time for that. And the fact that you are able to block that out or get rid of that, that's more like your King of Swords or Queen of Swords energy. So you are rising into that energy. You have no time for anything that is not what you're talking about. You are focused. That's what I'm getting. And your focus is, it's everything. Where your focus goes, your energy flows. You are flowing your energy. You are investing in something that you are prioritizing, and that's important. And so you are being guided to get rid of these clouds, or to throw this shit up in the clouds and move it out of your way so that you can continue as a protection. You and your loved ones are protected, but that's why. Because you're receiving. You're attracting is who you are, who you're being, your masculine energy, how you are being and moving through physical life, how you are allowing your flesh to work for you, how you are getting your hands in the dirt, putting in the work. That's your masculine energy, female or male. So because of that, your feminine energy, female or male, but your heart space is in the right place to attract the things that your masculine energy is investing in, which is health, wealth, and love, real love. Okay. You and your loved ones are protected. Here's another card that flipped over. What do we have? Someone knows infidelity and they're watching. Okay, so you might just have confusion or clutter because someone is seeing something about you, or someone that you're connected to, or someone that you're reaching out to, or someone who's reaching out to you or wants to reach out to you, or someone you're getting close to. This has to do with third parties. It has to do with a connection that's coming together, that people are becoming alerted to. You're closer. There's no room for them to get in the way. There's no room for them to get in the middle. So they're trying to sow the, okay, it's just the typical shits that happens. I'm just getting bored with it. I think that's what it was. I'm trying to, sometimes I be trying to figure it out at the same time. Like, why do I not, like, the table was the one thing that was not interesting me for the last couple of days. And that's why. Because the karmics are running wild right now. They're running wild right now. And they're trying their hardest to be seen and heard. They're trying their hardest to spin their storylines. They're trying their hardest to wedge themselves in cracks and crevices of your mind and your connections and your vibes that they don't feel invited to, because they aren't attracting these things that you are, and they don't fit. Likely their energy doesn't fit. Okay, give me 1 second. They're getting in the way of what I'm feeling. That's what it is, getting in the way of your feelings. Something's trying to get in the way of your feelings. Now, the fact that you're attracting says that your heart space is open. So it could be that there are certain people who are used to being able to penetrate that energy when your heart is open, and they're not getting in. So they could be using other people around you to rile you up, or to alert you to the fact that they are unhappy. This is like, yeah, they're trying anything and everything they can to disrupt your peace, your happiness, your ease, your satisfaction. Something is working for you and they don't like that shit. So there are people throwing tantrums. That's about it. That's what we're getting. We have pretty pampered princess. Someone does not feel that you deserve to be treated that way, or that you deserve to feel that way, or that you deserve to have that life. Someone wants you to live a life of maybe sacrifice and struggle only, or this is what they see for themselves, so they don't like it. They can't understand why life is working for you. Seems like your life is in, like, the world is in the palm of your hands, or your life is in God's hands or something, because you're not just looking good, male or female. You're not just looking good. You're not just feeling good, but you're attracting good too. Okay. Like, all aspects of life could be getting better for you. All aspects of life could be getting better for you. Things could be aligning for you in such a way that you can't even remember the last real, true, cloudy, rainy, dreary day. Not for real. Not in your life, not in your home, not in your mind, not in your vibe. All right. So, yeah, we had 10 of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Wands. So if you had people who used to ride that wave with you or be a part of that energy with you, this is what's new. This is what they're not receiving from you. They're not getting your encouragement. They're not getting your praise. They're not receiving your creativity, your enthusiasm. They're not attracting the new opportunities that they used to when they were connected to you. Like I said, if you're attracting health, wealth, and real love, these could be things that you attract consistently, especially when you don't allow your system to be overrun by things that are not necessary. Oh, this bird is like just staying in one spot up in the sky and kind of like dancing. The way it was doing this, Get down. The way it was doing its wings, it's like it flew up. It's one solo bird by itself, and it flew up, and it did this, and then it was like, and then it went like it was just like dancing in the same spot, and then it moved on. That is beautiful. Wow, I don't know, never seen that quite like that before. I be seeing some stuff when I be at this table. I really want to position the camera so like it's actually like against the window but up higher, so that when I see stuff like that I can turn the camera around and you guys would be able to see it too. Cause that's crazy. Okay. Anyway, what was I saying? These are things that you probably attract into your life consistently. Someone was used to being able to ride the wave with you or stay in your energy and get the same blessings. Honestly, likely these may be people who don't do the work. So this is why they're going berserk. This is why they're trying to like knock you down. This is why they're trying to burst your bubble. This is why they're throwing stones, because you're doing this, but you're doing it on your own and you're doing it without them, and they don't feel like they're getting this high or taking this ride with you. Even if they are, they're not. They're seeing that they're not attracting the same things as you. Like, it's not happening for them. It's just happening for you. But someone is used to being able to benefit off of you. Like, just being connected to you was enough, or just being close to you was enough for them to also benefit off of the work that you were doing for yourself internally. But it's not working that way now. So something isn't progressing. They aren't okay. Also, someone feels like you must be a very passionate individual, so they kind of get filled with that type of passion and zest for life. It's a frisky. You might be, I don't know, maybe you just sexy naturally. Spirituality is very sexy, because your mind really isn't focused on like base primal needs. Okay, you're actually probably somebody who prioritizes sex less than the majority of the population, but because of that, there's this concentration of sexual energy that lives in you. I'm not saying that you are just like, oh, I'm just so ready all the time. That's different. That also gives off like a primal, oh, rawr, rawr. Like that gives off that, okay, and that can be sexy, but this is different. This is the kind of sexy that like you dare not touch. It's like you just want to look, but not touch, because they aren't giving off this ooh, come to me type of energy, but you want to, okay. Fearless. Okay. So someone also felt a lot more brave or confident, and vitality. They could experience maybe like a glimpse of what it feels like to be you on a regular basis. Like I said, if you're attracting health, wealth, and real love, then it likely shows in your face. It shows in your skin. It glows. Okay. So someone is able to feel that vitality or experience that, with you when they're connected to you. But because they're not, they're experiencing the absence of this. Okay. So someone could be, yeah, I feel like your breakthrough was releasing somebody, detaching from someone, and just seeing how much better it was for you in your life. But it wasn't good for them. So this is where the illusions are coming from. They're trying to change the scenario. Because you have detached, they're trying to create a storyline surrounding that. Okay? You could have detached temporarily. You could have just said, you know what, I really need to prioritize this. I don't have time for this, but I'm going to put it in the cloud. Doesn't mean I'm done with it. It just means I don't have time for it now. And someone has taken that as an opportunity to seize the moment, seize the day, and start their reindeer games. So we have these illusions here, and they are attacking your Venus energy. So for some of you, you could be a divine masculine. You detach from your divine feminine. at this time in order to align yourself more closely with your goals, to really focus in. They're taking an opportunity off of that to attack, because they know that likely you are in a growth spurt. You are going through a transformation process. You always come out better on the other end of it. So they're trying to get to you before you get there. All right, they're trying to confuse you with endless choices and ways to see things and how something may play out. It's almost like everybody wants to grab the mic. Well, this is how I see it. This is how that night started. Well, this is how I see it. This is how this day happened. Well, this is how I see it. This is who I really am. Like, I don't know. It's just like everybody wants to take the mic and have their opportunity, but nobody's doing this in reality. It's just like you're receiving a lot of energy and thoughts and even things that are standing out to you, that kind of like it could be a trigger from a movie line or a song, and it's like, okay, like these are rabbits, really. They're all over the place trying to get you to go down these holes and see like, oh, maybe that's what happened, or maybe that's what they're thinking, or maybe that's what they're feeling. So yeah, this is a distraction. It's a big distraction, but it feels almost like an attack, because it's all happening at one time. So it's attacking your mind. It's attacking the clarity and certainty that you already have. I'm getting that you are moving on that clarity. You're moving on your confidence. So it's unshaken right now. So this is what they're trying to do. They're trying to tear that down. You're on the right path. That's what you need to know. You're doing the right things. You're on the right path. You're prioritizing the right things, and you're moving in sync with all of your desires. Okay, so there is nothing else to worry about. All of this other shit, this is just the shit that comes out every single time the karmics get free. It's like they don't have a mind. It's like they're just moving according to whatever that entity says to do. Go, it's your turn now. Go, all of my demons, run wild and turn the light workers around, shake their world, stomp on the ground, whatever. I don't know what happens here, but they working for, yeah, like minions. Okay. And they're running for an entity that is, I guess it would be like your nemesis is working against you and whatever it is that you're trying to do. So getting those people that are moving in this karmic energy out of your mind saves time. It just saves time, because you've done this before. This is like you've already won the war, so these battles are meaningless. They just waste time. Someone wants you to, even if I'm sorry, some of the illusions are not like negative. Some of these illusions are delusions, like fantasies or frivolous, flights of fancy that are coming in, wishful thinking, trying to get you to hope or wish for something outside of what you currently have, so that you become discontent with what you're currently doing and what you currently have that is actually fulfilling you. It wants you to seek more, to kind of run from what you're already experiencing that's really working for you. Like, I'm getting something beneath your feet is very solid. Okay? It wants you to go and search for something elsewhere, or to feel like there's nothing there because nothing's happening right now. Yeah, no. I don't know. But because the energy is moving from vulnerability, insecurity, self-doubt, low confidence, cowardice, low energy, disbelief, and an abuse of power. So this is either someone that you allow entrance to you, or you connected with, who tends to abuse their power with you. This is how they see you, or this is how they want to see you. They see you as someone who is very vulnerable, very insecure. You doubt yourself easily. You don't have a lot of confidence. You're scary. And you don't have a lot of energy. They see you that way. Or they want to see you that way. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they see you that way or if they want to see you that way. That's not who I'm getting that you are. And I'm getting that even if you are like not well, you could be vulnerable. Vulnerability does not have to be a bad thing. Even insecurity, you can put it with, you can equate it to humbleness if you want to put it on a higher vibrational scale. Okay, so these things, even self-doubt, you don't want to be so overly confident that you blot out all of the good information or new information that could help you. Okay, so these are qualities. In excess, they are not good, but in balance, they can be really good for you. This pretty pamper energy that you have, I'm getting at the times that you're supposed to be vulnerable, you are. At the times that you are supposed to be humble, you are. At the times that you are supposed to question things or reassess things or look honestly at yourself and decide if there's something you need to work on, you are. At the times that you need to take a moment or, take a pause or take it slow because you don't quite know, because you aren't really there yet or you aren't ready, you're doing that. This would put you in the energy of being relaxed. Pretty pampered princess, you are, and I hate to just say princess, but even a prince, a male, a masculine, you are knowing when it is okay to relax into your skin, enjoy the life that you are living and what it is that you are attracting independently. There's nothing wrong with that. But you do have someone that is like wanting you to see this as a bad thing. You shouldn't feel this way. It shouldn't be okay for you to just, allow yourself to enjoy life in the here and now. Or, yeah, someone's trying to put you into fight or flight mode. And what I'm getting is that you're not doing either. You're flying. So someone didn't know you could fly. They thought you were going to fight, flight, or die. This is an attack. Fight, flight, or die. This is what they thought that they were. Yeah, this is someone literally ran up against you. They thought you were insecure. They thought you were overly concerned, maybe about them, what they think of you, or how you feel about them. They thought you were stuck in mentally some kind of captivity. You don't know what to do. You're insecure. You've lost yourself, or some shit like that. And so they decided to run up against you with this, it's going to be fight, flight, or die. And you just flew the coop. You just flew the coop. So everybody in their swords, they're all falling on their own swords. They're all falling on their own swords. And look at you. What did I say you were doing? Attracting. This is how we started the reading. You are attracting health, wealth, and real love. The Ace of Pentacles. Things are being offered to you. The things you are asking for are coming to you. As a matter of fact, the fact that you have removed your attention and focus, whatever focus they were trying to get from you, some people want to push you into hate. Some people want to push you into love. Either way, those are traps. You are balancing all of that, pouring into yourself. And because of that, you are reaping more of whatever it is that you were already attracting. Okay, so the Hermit is in reverse. So I don't know if you have already revealed this or if you will be revealing this soon or when they see this, but this is what it was looming. This is what was looming. These people are falling into sadness, gloom, sorrow, pessimism, failure, inertia, inaction, and delays. Why? Because they were trying to end something for you that was not supposed to die. You have justice on your side. Okay, you have justice on your side. You've been moving uprightly. Things that have been hidden from you are now becoming transparent. Cause and effect. They're getting what they have pushed out. Okay? Whatever they thought, this war, this chaos, this blah, 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 whatever the fuck they thought it was going to do to you, this is what is coming back for them. It's the same fucking song every fucking time, and I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation that it's just the same shit. It's a different day, but it's the same shit, and it's still going your way the same way it is every single day because you have just turned over a new leaf. You just turned over a new leaf. You're not going to play games with demons and wild beasts. They are under your feet. What are you talking about? That's it. You can stand up and be a whole human being, or you can get up high and fly around and maybe we can dance or, have a good time or get to know each other or something. But other than that, bye. Okay. That's what I got for you guys. That's the read. That's the energy. It cleared things up for me. I hope it did for you too. I will see you guys in the next read. I'm in love with your souls. Thanks for the likes. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next live.